Here is a story of a man named James who had walked past an old stone well 100 times, but one day it felt different. The well sat at the edge of a quiet field behind his grandfather's house. Time had worn its stones smooth, and moss crept along the sides. As a boy, James had heard stories about it. People once tossed coins into the well, hoping their wishes would come true. He never believed in that. But that afternoon, life weighed on him. His plans had not worked out. Doors had closed and prayers seemed unanswered. He felt stuck, uncertain about his future, and frustrated with where he stood. He reached into his pocket and found a single penny. It was old, scratched, and dull, not worth much. He stared at it for a moment, then walked slowly toward the well, and said to himself,
"Just one wish."
He held the penny over the edge and paused. Something inside him resisted, not because he doubted the act, but because he realized what he was about to do. He was placing hope in a coin. James pulled his hand back and looked down into the well. The water below was still, quiet, deep. Then he remembered something his grandfather once told him.
Don't throw away what God has already given you, while wishing for something else.
James looked at the penny again. It was small, but it was something. It represented effort, provision, and even the smallest measure of value. He closed his hand and stepped away from the well. Instead of making a wish, he prayed.
God, I've been asking for more, but I haven't honored you with what I already have. Teach me to use what's in my hand.
That moment changed his direction. James stopped waiting for a breakthrough and started working with what he already had. He used his skills, however small they seemed. He served others where he was. He stayed faithful in small responsibilities. Over time, those small steps opened doors he never expected. Years later, he stood again at the same well, not with frustration, but with gratitude. He reached into his pocket, pulled out another penny, and smiled. This time, he did not even consider throwing it in. The life lesson in this story is, do not trade action for wishing. What you already have in your hand is often the starting point God intends you to use. Remember, God rarely asks for what you do not have. He asks for what you are willing to use. Today I challenge you to take the gifts God has already given you and make a difference, make an impact, and change someone's life. If this story has resonated with you, please comment, so your story can impact others.